Hello. I'm not sure I'm on, but tonight we're going to talk about a powerful force that it will transform teams, empowers individuals, and strengthens leadership. It can also increase profitability, enhance morale at work, strengthen teamwork, and raises productivity. It also increases someone's self-confidence. Yes, all of this and more. It's called gratitude in leadership. I call it leading with heart. And tonight I'm going to give you some tools and some practices to be a champion leader, and you'll be loved by those that you lead and you teach. I'm Rose Owens, your Appreciation Ambassador, and welcome. So, who am I talking to tonight? I'm talking to leaders, but this is if you own a business, if you manage a person or a group of people, or you are called a teacher or a coach or a mom or a dad. You are a leader, so I'm talking to you. We're going to start out with a quote from a guy that's on TikTok. His name is Simon Sinek. He says, leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. So that's pretty powerful. See, true leaders know it's not about the results or it's not about them. It's about relationships. And gratitude is the bridge between the people and the purpose. So when a leader genuinely and authentically appreciates their team, it creates a culture of trust and loyalty. People don't just work harder, and they will if you appreciate them, but they not only work harder, but they care more deeply about the mission and about each other. Now, you can't buy this. You can't give somebody a raise and have them care more. Appreciation is the investment that you as a leader can create in your company and your culture. See, appreciation in leadership, it creates visibility. It has everyone know who you are and what your legacy is. So if something good is happening in your workplace, people know it. It lifts them up. And the manager and the bosses, they know it as well because it's spoken. We're going to talk about a couple of ways to create appreciation. First, it's very simple, but it's called a gratitude jar. And I'm going to talk, how does it work? It's simple, but it's powerful. You place a jar in a common area, and you drop short little notes of appreciation for coworkers when they do something for you. Or you write a note about a win you just had, like, this just happened with my project. Or simple acts of kindness. You write those on the notes, you put them in the jar. And you every week, the manager or the leader will take time to read a few of these notes, either at a meeting or send it on a group email. It really, really gets the whole company uplifted and empowered. They know they're being appreciated, especially from the boss when you read it. And you get to know what's going on as well. So it creates a culture of appreciation with the gratitude jar. There's another one I want to talk about. But before I do, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and give you a little background. I haven't done that yet on the show, but over the last 25, 35 years of working, I've been retired a few years, I have worked with some major companies. I've been a sales professional, a manager, a district leader, a trainer, a seminar leader. Some of the companies I've worked with is Jenny Craig, Hilton Hotels, Landmark Education, LaTip International. I've probably trained at least 35,000 people. I've worked with more than that, but trained and developed over 35,000 people. And here's what I can tell you. what I know for sure is appreciation works. I'm going to give you one example. I was leading a self-expression and leadership program for Landmark Education, and it's a 3-month program, and there's about 60 participants, and each participant, 5 participants, has one coach. So volunteers come and coach the participants. Now, these volunteers have already done the program, so now they're back coaching the new participants. And I have the good fortune to really get great coaches, but they became great because I saw them for who they are. I acknowledged them and I appreciated them. Every week we had a class. At the end of the night, I would appreciate these coaches. Well, they got to be better coaches, and the participants got to be better participants, doing the program better, doing their projects, getting the distinctions. So, as I said, you can't buy this. This is what appreciation brings. It's that loyalty and those results and that trust. So, I'm just saying, lead with gratitude and lead with your heart. So let's go to the second practice. I said I had 2. One was the gratitude jar. And the second one is just to take a moment once a day to pause and thank someone on your team. Now this could be anyone, from a manager to a frontline person, and parents and coaches and teachers, you can do the same. But you want to be specific, I should say. You want to thank them for what they did. Example, like if you could thank someone, how they took that phone call from a client. They were very patient, they were very professional, and it really made a difference. So be specific when you appreciate someone. And small acts of appreciation becomes a leader's legacy. They may forget, you may forget, but they will never forget what you just said. And as a leader, your words carry a lot of weight. Use them to build people up, not to bring them down. Gratitude isn't soft. It's actually strong. It's the foundation of great teams and lasting impacts. So, here's your challenge this week. You start a gratitude jar and take a time every day to thank someone in your company, in your team. Let the team really know the heart behind your leadership. Now, I want to make an offer to you. This gratitude that I'm talking about, let me share with you. I want to offer you a free gratitude jar. Here's my offer for any leaders, managers, bosses, coaches, teachers, moms, dads. If you go into Jack Jones Flowers and tell them you heard Rose Owens on Good Day Paris talk about leadership and gratitude, you will get a free gratitude jar. Here is the jar. And with it, you will get the how to implement it, just details, some examples, and leadership tips. You'll also get a photocopy to write these little notes. Today, I appreciate. So you have the tools with you in the bag and the jar. All you got to do is leave your name, your email, and a phone number, and you will get a free gratitude jar. And I really want you to use it. I really think it'll make a huge difference in your company. So next week, you'll learn more about appreciation and gratitude. And till then, stay positive, stay strong, and stay grateful. And thank you for watching. Go get your gratitude jar.